Yes, sir. You already know exactly what time it is, man. We're back here to serve some more game on the ground for them hungry hounds who just got out the pound and are ready for the next round. So, with that being said, make sure you grab your snacks, your drinks, whatever the case may be, because we finna jump right into this episode. So, with that being said, man, you guys can see the topic of this episode, this live, this title, whatever you want to call it, and it is called Human Worship is Idol Worship. That's 100% facts, bro. And I say this in a way that because people will sit around and worship somebody they don't even know on the internet. They will sit there and scream out their name, hold their hand out and try to touch them at a concert, or when they see them walking, they'll run up to them and try to take a picture with them, doing this, that, and the third, and whatnot. And it's just like, bro, people don't understand that they worshiping these people. Some people do understand it, and they continue to do so, which is crazy. Um, it's no different than the idol worship they used to do way back in the old ancient days. They would build an idol, whether it was stone, whether it was wood, whether it was gold, metal, didn't matter what it was, and they worshipped it. That's exactly what they're doing with these people, these celebrities, these actors, these rappers, these streamers, all these different celebrities in the industry. People are worshiping them, and yeah, nah, for real. They worshiping them, and they worship the ground they walk on, bro. They worship the ground they walk on. That's 100% facts. Um, and the thing is, these people are not good people. These people are not good people at all. These people are doing things behind closed doors, behind the scenes. Some people openly did it, like Paul Walker. Lil Pump a psyop for Kamala. Use watch. No, that's 100% facts. I wouldn't even surprise. I bet you it would be. I bet you it's something that he got to do to get back in the industry, to get back on track again, because he fell off so hard. But no, man, these people ain't good people. You look at people like Paul Walker. Everybody thought he was the best actor. Everybody thought he was greatest. But in reality, he was married to a 16-year-old little girl out in public. You can look it up on. You can look it up. Look it up for yourself. If you don't believe me, it's on his Wikipedia. He was married to a 16-year-old girl, walking with her out in public, doing all these different things, and who knows what else he did with other people who are below age. They try to hide it in plain sight. That's 100% facts. But and it would also make sense to see as why Vin Diesel never liked him. He couldn't stand shooting with him on film, on camera. He couldn't stand it. So yeah, 16 years is crazy, bro. They love him, but try to get Giddy gone. Man, uh, they love him because he was a star on camera. They loved him because there was somebody that they could look up to, somebody that they could watch all the time, somebody who quote unquote stood on business. He said, "Why media hide it?" I'm gonna get you up on out of here real quick. Not that other one, but yeah, this one right here. Maybe if I can do it. He said, "Why media hide it? Because that's what they do." And I'm gonna do. Yeah, go ahead and get them out, mods, ASAP. But they hide it because they don't want you to see the truth. They put it in plain sight and then proceed to hide it because they don't want you to see the truth. That's 100% facts. And the reason why they put it in plain sight is because they believe in karmic retribution. So that means that if they do something without telling the people what they're going to do, they think it's going to come back on them tenfold. They think something bad's going to happen to them. Get that comment out of here. So they put it in plain sight, and then that way they have a clear conscience. Okay, we told you we was going to do this, and this is what we're doing now. Um, they do it in a way that it goes over people's heads. That's 100% facts. They do it in a way that goes over people's heads because it psyops them into accepting it over time. Why do you think they're trying so hard to push the LG barbecue agenda? Because now they're going for the underage agenda. Go ahead and yeah. This is what I'm gonna do right here. Since you want to play games, this is what I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna hit that extra button too. Bye. See you later. See you never actually. But they do it in a way so it flies over your heads. They do it in a way that gets you to gradually accept it over time without even realizing it. It's called psychology. It's called reverse psychology, which is 100% facts. Go ahead and get all these quiches up on out of here, man. Y'all mods got your hands full tonight. That's 100% facts. We got whack-a-mole back up in here, man. But You're worshiping all these different stars, these different celebrities, these different quote unquote people. And see, here's the thing: they call them stars, right? What does Scripture call the fallen angels? What does the Scripture call angels? Period. Stars, right? The fallen stars, the fallen ones. They're called stars. People say, "Oh yeah, Paul Walker was my idol. Oh, Lil Pump was my idol. This, that, and the third." Get that out ASAP. These people literally say that they're their idols, and they worship them openly. It's it's pretty insane. People have been psyoped into paying attention to nobody but the people that they worship, instead of paying attention to the signs, instead of paying attention to the sun, the moon, the stars. Scriptures say that there's going to be signs in the sky, in the heavens. When it gets closer to that time of revelation, there's going to be signs, but people ain't paying attention to it because they're too busy worried about these idols that they worshiping, and that's exactly what they want. They want you to be asleep. They want your eyes to be closed. They want you not paying attention. Get that out ASAP. You shouldn't be worried about what another man's wearing. They don't want you to pay attention because they know that if you are paying attention, you know how to properly prepare. You know how to properly fight back. I said I had a spiritual attack earlier today. Man, they happen all the time. You'd be surprised. Get that out ASAP because nobody asked. You shouldn't be worried about how another man look anyways. Yeah, shout out to all the dudes in the comment section who are worried about how another man looks. Because I guarantee you, if y'all females knew what you was worried about, they'd be out of that house ASAP. You wouldn't even wake up next to them. They'd be gone so quick. But no, but spiritual attacks happen all the time. That's 100% facts. Everybody battles with them, whether you realize it or not. Chester fought hard with his, and he lost. I remember he used to talk about how he had always had these thoughts about how he was garbage, he was this, he was that. Uh, is he a good person? Is he a bad person? All these thoughts are not your thoughts. These are thoughts that different beings are putting in your mind. Demonic beings, demonic forces are putting in your mind because they want you to be stuck. They want you to be stuck. They don't want you to be able to move forward. They don't want you knowing that God is real. They want you thinking that you're a garbage human being who ain't going to get nowhere, and you might as well just go ahead and leave the earth now. That's what they want you to think, and he succumbed to it because he didn't know the truth. I'm sure he probably heard the truth, but he didn't know the truth. There's a difference between hearing something and knowing something. That's 100% facts. People don't know that difference. You know, they say there's a lot of people who sit around and say that they Christians, they this, they that, because they go to church and they listen to the Bible, but they don't know the Bible. So the stagnance in my life has been too real. It's also the way the devil used my family. It's truly a battle. That's 100% facts, bro. That's why it's important that you in your Bible, that you read and that you praying. You got to stay grounded in your spirituality. Otherwise, you're going to lose every time. You're going to lose every time. See, here's the thing. Jesus said that he gave us the power and the authority to trample over snakes and scorpions, which are the spiritual forces on the opposite side. But we can't do it alone. He gave us the authority to do so in his name. He said, I started reading the Bible. It truly is a great book. That's 100% facts. There's every single book in there has game. It don't matter how many times you read it. When you think that you've read it, read it again because you're going to learn something different every single time. Every single time. I don't know what you said. I don't know if you had another comment beforehand, but if you did, it didn't go through. Get that out ASAP. But no, see, here's the thing. Jesus gave us that authority to trample over snakes and scorpions. We can't do it by ourselves. But Paul said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, right? So when you put those two things together, those two scriptures, those two verses together, you realize that there's really nothing that you can't do if you're grounded in your faith, if you're grounded in your spirituality. That streamer finally turned on Drew. Oh yeah, no, you talking about your boy Sneeko. Yeah, no, you talking about your boy. Yeah, he gone. He finally let it out. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean, so get that out ASAP. But no, he finally let it out. He finally decided, man, riding this dude's eggplant for a long time and he still ain't acknowledged me, so I'm gonna go ahead and just let it out. That's what he did. Person that he's been defending for a long time has ruined his brand. And the unfortunate part about that is when you stand up for what's right, you're going to lose people. You're going to lose followers. You might lose family members. You might lose friends. You might lose this. You might lose that. You might even lose your job. You could lose your house. You could lose all these things. But you standing up for what's right. And as long as you standing up for what's right, guess what? God going to make sure that you straight. As long as you stay grounded in your faith and you standing up for what's right. A lot of people are too scared to lose what little they have to gain a whole lot more. It's like a picture that I seen one time. It was a drawing, and it was a little girl with a little teddy bear, and Jesus was standing in front of her, and he told her, "Let me have that." But behind his back was a much bigger one, but she couldn't see it, and she didn't want to let go what little she had to gain a whole lot more. That's 100% facts. People these days are too afraid to let go of what little they have so they can gain a whole lot more. It might be a process you don't want to go through, but once you go through it, guess what? You're going to come out a whole different person. You're going to come out with a lot more than what you had before. You're going to come out a lot more wealthy as far as your mind, your body, your soul. You're going to come out more wealthy than you was before. This is the thing, man. People think that when it comes to wealth, it's monetary wealth. It's materialistic wealth. And this is what I'm going to do because you're doing too much, bro. You're doing way too much. Way too much. People think that wealthiness lies in monetary value, lies in materialistic value. Oh, you got a lot of money, you wealthy. Oh, you got these expensive cars, these high-end luxury cars. Oh, you got this big house, you must be wealthy, huh? Well, that's not the only type of wealth there is out there. There's mental wealth, there's spiritual wealth, there's emotional wealth. You got to understand that. Most people are so focused on the monetary and materialistic, they forget to focus on their mind and here. What's good, Layla? My day been all right. They forget to focus on their mind and here. They forget to focus on their mental. They forget to focus on strengthening their emotions, controlling their emotions, learning when to let loose and when to hold back. They don't know how to control themselves. That's 100% facts. That's why so many people are crashing out. So many people are willing to crash out. I seen a video one time. This dude was on, I think he was on Instagram Live. He was on some type of platform live. And his mom walked in the room. And she's yelling and screaming at him because he removed his own cousin off the earth over a squabble. His own cousin, his own family relative, removed his own cousin off the earth because of a little squabble they got into. Because he don't know how to control his emotions. He don't know when to let loose and hold back. He don't know how to let a little bit of slack off the leash from your emotions and then pull it back whenever it's said and done. It's crazy. People don't know self-control. There's so many people out there who are willing to do whatever it takes to get rich. Well, whatever it takes, they might go out there and rob a bank. They might go and try and rob a store. I've seen so many videos of people go out there and rob a store and they fail. They fail because it didn't go the way they thought. They out there trying to do whatever it is they need to do. They be superficially rich and spiritually poor. That's 100% facts. That's just like Lazarus and the rich man. I know y'all ever heard that story before. There was a poor man named Lazarus. He was homeless. He was disabled. He had boils. He had scars on himself, and he would lay on his little blanket, and he would lay at the gate of the rich man's house, just asking for some scraps, asking for a little bit of food, maybe a little bit of money so he could get some food. But the rich man always looked at him and laughed. The dog licked the stores off his body. When he finally left, he was greeted with open arms, and Abraham's bosom was called Abraham's bosom, which is actually paradise. And when the rich man left, guess what? Where did he end up in? He ended up in the lake of fire. Why? Because when he had his riches, when he had his good things, he was selfish with it. He didn't help nobody with it. He hoarded it all for himself. I think Lazarus, I can't read. I think Lazarus had leprosy too. Probably, I'm pretty. He might have. That's probably what the boils and the sores were. But there was a cataclysm separating paradise from the lake of fire, and the rich man could see Lazarus in paradise, at peace. And the rich man would yell over to the other side to Abraham, Father Abraham, why am I here? What have I done wrong? I lived a good life. I tithed. I did this. I did that. Why is it that he's over there and I'm over here? Abraham said, don't you remember? When you was on earth, you had your good things and Lazarus had his bad things. And you didn't do nothing to help him. Now in the afterlife, Lazarus has his good things and you got your bad things. That's 100% facts. And he said, let Lazarus dip his finger in water so he can cool my tongue. He said, no. You didn't help Lazarus when you in the previous life. Why is he going to help you now? He said, at least send Lazarus, send somebody to warn my brothers and sisters not to come to this place. He said, they have Moses and the other prophets. If they ain't going to listen to them, what makes you think they're going to listen to somebody from here? That's 100% facts. Too many people want to be Jesus when they really should be John. That's 100% facts, bro. Too many people want to be the main character. Can't be the main character. You got to be your character. Your character might not be the main character. Your character is probably going to be a side character most of the time. You're going to have your main character moments, but you're not going to be the main character. That's 100% facts. Can never be just the main character. You're always going to be a side character when it comes to spirituality. So yeah, man. Quit worshiping idols. Quit worshiping stars. Human worship is the same thing as idol worship. That streamer has no integrity for trying to outshine by way of social media. Man, these days, these streamers, all they want to do is outshine everybody. They want to be number one. They want to be top. They want to be this. They want to be that. And it's just like, bro, it's just a rat race. It's a rat race for clout. I definitely plan on it. But it's a rat race for clout is what it is. See, here's the thing. The Matrix has set up so many different rat races, right? You got the regular 9-to-5 rat race. You got the homeless rat race. You got the celebrity rat race trying to see who can win the Emmys, who can win the Golden Globes, who can win this, who can win that. All right, bet I'll be there once I get off of here. But then they have the YouTuber rat race. Who can become the biggest YouTuber? Who can get the most clout? They got the streamer rat race. Who can get the most clout? Same thing. They got the millionaire rat race. Who can get the most money? Don't matter where you at. It don't matter where you at in life. You're going to be in a rat race. That's why it's important that you're not in competition with other people, because you're always going to disappoint yourself no matter what. Excuse me. You're always going to disappoint yourself no matter what. And you're always going to be disappointed, because in that rat race, there's going to be other people who are better than you because they've been on that level, that race, a lot longer than you have. So you're always going to be let down. You're always going to be disappointed if you're competing with other people. The best way to beat the rat race is to compete with yourself. So yeah, man, with that being said, oh yeah, and they got a man's name on their back. That's 100% facts. I seen a video of this dude. He had this dude Jelly Roll write his autograph on his arm, and dude went and got his autograph of another man tatted on his arm. You can't make it up. But with that being said, I'm finna get up on out of here, man. Your boy Elevation about to go live, so make sure y'all go tap into that as well. I'll see y'all on the other side. but will watch men run for 2 hours. Man, you can't make it up. So with that being said, I'm out of here, man. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, mummies, aunties, and grannies, and everybody else y'all know. And I'll go see y'all in Elevations Live. Deuces. Oh, gotta get this person up on out of here real quick. Right before I leave. Boom, just like that. All right, I'm out.